Welcome to the riding season, everyone. Hopefully you have defrosted wherever you may be. This is our 2025 Yamaha MT07, and it is a giveaway bike on YamiNoob.co. Lots to discuss on this machine. Some great updates, some new features, lots of cool changes, and some things that have been carried over from the previous model. I thought this bike would be great to kick off our riding season and our giveaway bikes here on the channel. Remember, we're doing a new bike every single month this year because we are not slowing down. So head over to the website, become a member today for your best chance to win. You get access to the Discord server, you get locked in to win all of these amazing motorcycles this year. But if you don't want to do that, you can pick up a hat, a t-shirt, a hoodie, whatever you want, and every dollar you spend will be an entry to win, subject to whatever multiplier we got going on in the store right now. Let's look over the MT07 a little bit. Let's talk about what's new with this bike. Those of you with eyes, perhaps not watching some sort of strange audio-only version of this YouTube video, will notice that this motorcycle has received a nice facelift, and it looks pretty good. Yamaha's finally made the MT bikes look a little bit more handsome, and I think they were purposefully nerfing and handicapping themselves all these years, making the MT bikes purposefully ugly so they wouldn't just clean up shop with all the other competitors. This motorcycle was a darling when it came out in 2013 as the little brother to the then FZ09 as an FZ07, featuring the same 689cc mill, the CP2 parallel twin with a 270-degree offset crank, very characterful, burbly nature. This engine really set the tone for what parallel twins would become in the next decade. This was really the one to do it first and to do it best, in my opinion. Making the same 75 ponies, 50 foot-pounds of torque, largely unchanged. That's all you need to know about the engine. It's great, it's torquey, it's characterful, and it's certainly one of the great reasons to buy this bike. Yamaha basically took what the MT07 used to be and addressed virtually all of the complaints the customers had. The wallowy front suspension, the weird handling, and the bad brakes. Those are the three main complaints on the MT07s, and I'm happy to report, as you guys will see in my first ride tomorrow, all of those have been basically addressed. We have a new 41mm upside down KYB fork up front with a lot more supple handling. No more wallowy, out of control front end. Everything's nice and planted at the front on the MT07. Pinching the 298mm discs up front is a new set of radial mounted brakes, a much needed upgrade over the old axially mounted brake system that was on the MT07, with a nicer master cylinder up top too. The frame is a little bit more rigid now as well, 17% more rigidity out of the frame, a new swing arm, and a revised rear shock. This bike now finally handles correctly. And Yamaha really needed to make these changes because the competition was getting fierce. You had the GSX 8S, the new Hornet 750, which actually is not sold here in America, because Yamaha really needed to step it up to compete in the new landscape of upright, naked, sporty bikes. There's a couple other things Yamaha did to this bike. Let's head over to the top of the handlebars and talk a little more. One of the biggest talking points on the MT07 is the fact that the throttle is no longer cable actuated. This is a ride-by-wire system using Yamaha's chip-controlled throttle. That's something they've been doing since 2008 on the old R6s, and it's finally made its way to the MT07. The reason being is this motorcycle now comes equipped with different levels of traction control, a little bit more advanced rider suite of technology. You see this very, very cluttered gauge cluster over here on the left-hand side with one of the strangest turn indicator cluster systems I have seen on a motorcycle in recent memory. Very, very odd. Another thing I wanted to point out is the fact that the MT07 is now sold in a YAMT configuration. That is Yamaha's nomenclature for their automatic motorcycles. You can buy the MT07 now with no clutch lever, but as you guys can tell, of course, here at YamiNoob, we use a clutch lever. We like manual motorcycles. I did not want to give away a purely automatic motorcycle to you guys. That would be a bit silly in my opinion. One of the strangest things on the MT07 is the fact that the YAMT equipped motorcycles come with cruise control, but the manual bikes do not come with cruise control as an option. You cannot fit them to the manual bikes. Strangely enough though, if you roll the throttle on backwards over here, you can feel that it does come equipped with the roll off cancel feature on this bike. So some strange things happening here on the MT07 in terms of technology and the cross-platforming with the new automatic transmission. Let's head over to the bottom of the bike and talk a little bit more about that as well too. The MT07 does come equipped with a new slip assist clutch. That's going to be right inside this clutch basket here. Going to help you with those downshifts as you are inevitably going to ride this bike like a bit of a hooligan. You don't have to auto blip perfectly. You can rev match a little bit lazily and the clutch will help do some of that work for you. You guys see here, the MT07 now comes equipped with the Dunlop Q5A tire. That's a sport touring set of rubber, quite different than the Michelin Road 5s that used to come with. I think that was a bit of a higher spec tire. You guys will see in a few days, we have thoroughly track tested this machine already. Got the nice little boogers on the tire right there, and honestly, it performed admirably well, very admirably well. So there's a lot to discuss about the MT07, way more than I can get into in one single launch video here, but I wanted to point out again that this is a giveaway bike. This is a short sweepstakes, guys. This whole year, all of our giveaway bikes are gonna be at most 3-week giveaways. So they're here, then they're gone, and we're moving on to the next bike. I saw a lot of feedback from you guys last year that we held on to some of our giveaway bikes for a little bit too long. It got a little bit stale, and honestly, for me too, I was kind of like, well, I'm kind of running out of things to say about this bike. So they're gonna be short, they're gonna be sweet, they're gonna be fast, so make sure you head over to the website and get entered to win. Tomorrow we got our first ride and review coming out. We're gonna jump aboard this bike in a POV way, talk you through everything about the motorcycle. The day after that, we're gonna do our detailed video, get the bike in the shop, look over all of the specs, the ergonomics, talk deeply about the motorcycle. And the day after that, we're gonna track test the bike. We're gonna get it out on track, see what handles, see if we can really push this bike to the limits, because the MT07 in the past fell apart even at moderate street pace. So we'll see if this MT07 works well. We're gonna give you everything you wanna know. If you have any burning questions about the MT07, drop me a comment down below, and of course on our Discord server as well. You get access to that by becoming a member over on yammynoob.co. And I wanted to say, the reason I promote yammynoob.co so much is because we are an independent media company here on Yammy Noob. We are not beholden to any big sponsors, any big companies. In fact, we turn away vast majority of the sponsorships that we're offered because we don't want to do dedicated reviews on Chinese e-bikes. We don't want to do DJI camera reviews. We don't want to do Rock helmet shilling. We want to bring you, the people, motorcycle content powered by the people. So thank you to the thousands of members on yammynoob.co, powering one of the biggest and independent motorcycle media channels on YouTube today. You guys are the ones to thank for that. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Hey you, yeah, click the Yammy Noob video right over there. You should do it. Click that video. Keep watching. Some good stuff. You should really check it out. Hey, look over there. Go click the video. Look, go click it. Click it right now. Do it. Do it. Click that video right now. Do it. Do it. Do it.